Hi, I'm Heather and I was a runner-up in the Hand and Lock competition in 2024. The annual Hand and Lock Prize for Embroidery is a prestigious global competition showcasing exceptional embroidery talent from around the world with fashion and textile art categories. This video is an insight into the whole Hand and Lock experience. The 2024 brief was Traces of Transition, embroidery that illuminates the layers of our lives. The prize was over a 4-day period, including a professional photo shoot a couple of weeks before. There were 2 professional models for that year, named Anita and Kallie, and much like the dancer Emilia, who danced in my costume, Kallie did an amazing job at bringing mine and other people's creations to life. Then in the first week of November, we attended a winners' workshop where the Design Trust helped us plan our creative careers for the following year. The next day was a 2-day exhibition at Gallery Rosenfeld with a prize-giving ceremony where selected artists were given different awards. I came runner-up in the Wilcom Award for digital embroidery, and the judges said that they don't usually give out second places, but they liked my dress so much they had to put me through, which is incredible. And for the exhibition itself, you get to invite a small guest list, and I would highly recommend inviting people from industry who generally inspire you and your work. I invited an amazing international artist called Helga Stenson, and I've been following her journey on Instagram since college. And I couldn't believe that she came to see little me at my stand at such a prestigious show like Hand and Lock. If you don't know Helga, she is a multidisciplinary and surrealist artist who creates animals from everyday objects, including textiles, creating beauty and magic from the mundane. You can have a look at her work here. I also invited an internationally recognised Siberian fashion designer called Avgustina Filipova, who really inspired my work, but she never got back to me. I don't even think she saw my message from a year ago, but I'm glad I tried. And today I will be speaking with Ellie and we'll be sharing both our experiences of our Hand and Lock competition in 2024. Ellie was the winner of the Joel & Sons Associate Award for Excellent Use of Materials, and you can see what she created and entered into the competition here. So Ellie, what's your project all about?
I decided to do a piece called Memento Mori, and it's a really cliche kind of phrase, but it means remember death. Which is basically what I was doing is I was looking back at like silent generation in my family, which I was inspired by. I was going through all their old things, and like the threads that I use in my piece are all my old grandma's embroidery threads that she never used.
What was your favourite moment of the whole Hand and Lock experience?
Say it was probably meeting Esme. The Sony being also like an amazing punk fashion designer. She is one of the judges at Hand and Lock for that year. She's done loads of stuff in the costume industry and I'm a costume person.
If you could do it all again, what would you do differently?
Just to talk to completely new people. Like, I have autism and ADHD. It was an incredibly hard thing to do and I was like silent for the entire next day because I've never experienced anything like it. Like, I've never gone to like a networking event. I think I'd come in with a lot more confidence than I did last time. I had no idea how many like walks of life people would enter from, so it's quite interesting to see how many like graduated students had entered and they entered their final piece.
As an artist in the Northwest and championing people in the North, how does it feel being a winner at one of the most prestigious competitions in the world, Hand and Lock?
I mean, there's 2 of us. I think it was interesting how a lot of the students there were from embroidery schools and how us 2 specifically weren't. And I thought that was quite interesting, like how we'd like managed to like slip through the cracks. And like, I think it's a good thing. It means that things are moving more upwards, and that I think opportunities should be across all of the UK and that, you know, it's good to come up north a bit more and kind of, there's so much talent up here. I mean, it's such like a creative place.
And I would like to extend a big thank you to all the team at Hand and Luck for offering this amazing competition for both students and the established makers, as it really can make a difference to one's career. It led me to explore and develop my digital embroidery practice using my 6 months free use prize of the Wilcom software, also having a one-to-one masterclass course with a leading digital embroidery trainer on how to use the Wilcom software. I've exhibited the dress in 2 galleries, and the prize has led me to starting my own bi-monthly podcast targeted at new and emerging textile artists, covering events, exhibitions, innovations, people and professions. So be sure to subscribe and follow me at The Textile Edit.